Hi, today is February 28, 2018, and on February 26, 2018, leader of Conservative Party, Mr. Andrew Scheer, I hope I'm pronouncing his last name properly, and the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, CBC, published an article saying that Scheer says Tories will recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital if elected. And when I was reading the article a little bit further, he says, well, Mr. Donald Trump following this policy and I'm following his footsteps. Okay, one thing I would like to say here, Canada is a sovereign nation, is not a colony of the US, and we shouldn't be following the US foreign policy because the US foreign policy is about war, death, and destruction. The main point comes here that he's acting as a puppet of the US now. He's not acting as an independent leader who is thinking for the best interest of Canada. The saddest part comes here that by making that statement, that means to me that he's a warmonger. He's engineering, pioneering, planning, architecting some kind of big long war in the Middle East by making that statement, because we already know the Middle Eastern nations will not be welcoming such an idea, and they may deploy their Trojan horses and they come to Canada and we begin to say, why don't they like us? Why is this happening? And all of a sudden we are all sad because this particular leader is having poor judgment calls. So we really need to be careful who will be elected to the Prime Minister office. Definitely not Mr. Andrew Scheer, because he's a warmonger and he is acting as a puppet of the US. He's not some kind of a critical thinker, someone thinking deeply what will happen if I make this action, how will it have an impact on Canada. Maybe he's a little bit of egoistic because he likes to deploy the army, military excursion, all that kind of a fun thing he likes to do. Okay, he's not a suitable leader for Canada.